hello, 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 hello. It's Yay, aka Madishay, and today I'm going to share a story time, and hopefully the overall conclusion you obtain is to be very diligent before you decide to bear the cost of such an orthodontic treatment. Summer and all the way up to the autumn months, my mother and I were on a hunt to find a great orthodontist. I was 15. We found one, but my father, the one who had the money to pay for my treatment, declined the opinion my mother and I liked, even though they provided the chocolate cookies at the office. He wanted to go to a distant but close family friend. I have never met this orthodontist until my first visit to the office. I believe it was on a Saturday. The office was closed and she looked at my mouth to see what needed to be done. I had to first treat all 10 cavities. The shock that I wore on my face was indescribable. I've never had a cavity prior to this, but I knew how this could have happened. You see, throughout my stay in Nigeria, I only visited the dentist once, and it was in December 2009. This was for a number of reasons, money being the biggest. My uncle paid the bill the first time, and I didn't wish to return because he has kids of his own. And frankly, I didn't feel like it was his responsibility when my father was more than capable if he found it worthwhile. So when I say in this video right here to stay on top of your routine visits while you're in boarding school, I am speaking from experience. So once the cavities were taken care of, I got my braces in November 2013. Getting braces was something I looked forward to for many years. When I was younger, I would pretend to have braces by stretching out the starburst, the red one in particular, and applying it to my teeth. I would look at the mirror in my home and be content. So to finally have the opportunity to have them on was an exciting time for me. My mouth didn't feel swollen, nor did I feel like the weight and pain of the wires until the next day. It hurt to smile and the wires caused some marks in my mouth. Thankfully, they gave me wax, which you can purchase from Walmart or CVS and other places. And I'll also leave a link down below where you can buy it on Amazon. Now that I've established when I got my braces and the background story of my excitement, I do want to discuss some of the challenges that I face. Firstly, while visiting several orthodontists, there was a constant sentence being repeated to me, which was, "Your case is difficult." I did not know what that meant. Well, as time would go on, I got the 411. When I was younger, I lost 2 teeth on the bottom. They never grew back. The orthodontist advised that in order for things to be even, 2 upper teeth should be taken out, and that was done. On average, people have their braces on for 2 years. I went for my 6-week appointments. I had rubber bands at several points of my treatment, and there was still no progress. Fast forward to October 2016, the orthodontist says, let's take off the braces, scratch the current treatment, and start from the beginning. At this point, I'm a little annoyed because this is the dentist's specialty and they realize now that things are not working. This was also the time that the difficult problem started to emerge itself, which was my jaw. Also, when I smile, with or without braces, there's a significant gap between the upper and lower teeth. They don't touch. Again, the orthodontist noticed this and claimed they could fix the problem. During child growth and development, my jaw grew more on one side than the other, causing my smile to seem off-putting. Pictures depict my explanation, so here they are. The orthodontist consulted one of their colleagues and I was told that the possibility of surgery was mentioned. I was indifferent to surgery. I told my parents about the possibility of surgery. My father strongly opposed it. My mother was not too fond of the idea herself, especially because this orthodontist had not proven themselves yet. I got braces back on for the second time in December 2016. My appointments became sporadic because in August 2018, I started my junior year at Grinnell College in Iowa. Progress is still little to none, and in October 2020, I get fed up. I tell the orthodontist I have had enough of the incompetence. I no longer want to return to the office, and when she informed me that another route is for some kind of appliance to be put in my mouth, I was grateful that I had said no more when I did. The orthodontist clearly was incapable of doing the job, and despite the pleas and welcoming staff, I needed to find another person, and that person would be the one my mom and I liked at the very beginning. I only stayed at the first orthodontist as long as I did because I wasn't paying for my treatment, and I valued that my dad's vetting process was valid, especially because he knew how important this was to me. At least I thought he knew. Whether he agreed or not, I told him one day I wasn't going back and it was time I found somebody else. I went to see my current orthodontist and I got braces on for the third time in December 2020. X-rays were done and discussions were done quicker with more seriousness. I spoke to the treatment coordinator and the doctor. I explained my story to them and told them what I expected and wanted. And that is where I am today. 4 wisdom teeth that were not included in the cost of my current orthodontist treatment have been removed to prepare for an upcoming agenda. I will create more videos regarding this subject matter, which is why I have created a playlist which is linked down below. Some questions you might have before the next adult braces video are: how much does it cost to you? $6,780. Don't let that discourage you if that's a ballpark of your costs. You get 1 set of teeth in this lifetime, and veneers are more expensive if you are thinking about doing such on most of your teeth. Maintaining the teeth you have is a worthwhile investment. You can get on a payment plan and pay it off slowly. In my case, I was fortunate to receive assistance from a family member, and I just paid the rest off using a monthly payment plan. And the good thing is, well, at least my orthodontist office, there was no interest. Another question you might have is, how did I keep my teeth from shifting when I did not have braces? I wore a retainer, and the video of how I clean my retainers will be linked in the description box down below, or you can find it right here in the iCard. The third question you might have is, did it hurt getting your braces on as an adult for the third time? No, it didn't. The fourth question you might have is, how long is your treatment? Subscribe for more updates. If there's one thing I could emphasize in this video, it is to speak up. And I have a blog post linked below that discusses the importance of speaking up. If you're a minor like I was when I started my braces journey, ask your orthodontist questions and keep at it. And don't ignore your intuition. If you have a feeling the orthodontist lacks knowledge or skill with your case, leave. If you're a minor and you can't just choose a different orthodontist, continue to bring up your concerns to your parents. Do some research and see what other orthodontists are saying. And lastly, get another person involved that your parents might listen to. But if you come from a narcissistic Nigerian household, it is probably best to wait till you get a little older, save money, and tell them they don't have to pay, which limits the control. Therefore, their opinions become irrelevant. If you like this video about my ongoing braces journey, please like. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you in the next video. See ya!